Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jonathan.
Yay, welcome.
Happy you are joining us. Oh, hold on. Gotta turn on my lightsaber.
Ooh, okay. That's why we weren't having a good... Oh, ooh.
There we
Gotta
go.
get the mood lighting. I don't know. You like that?
Oh, I love that.
Good. Boba Fett behind you.
Love that.
Remember, guys, when we switched sides? You guys weren't happy about that.
No, the whole world was in disarray. We had to get a new president.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, it seems like it's been a while since we've recorded.
Hey, Leanne.
Oh, awesome. But I guess it's just been 2 weeks since we've recorded our actual show, whereas last week we recorded a classic Marvel.
We haven't recorded a wraparound since January 3rd.
Oh, that's it. That's why.
And that wasn't even live either. That was because we were on with Mike and
right, and we recorded
Drew.
And we recorded the whole show.
Yes.
That's what happened. Okay. I get it now. I get it. My levels are low. Hold on. I get it.
Last time we recorded with the live on StreamYard, it was middle of December.
Well, really?
Yeah, because we had taken off the Christmas week.
Oh, yeah. We took off some. Oh, hey, Courtney. Welcome.
So last time was with Brian Volk-Weiss on like December 20th. We did a live recording like this.
Awesome.
A month ago today.
Wow.
Hey, Courtney.
We had your birthday. Well, I'm excited to record. I'm going to do this so that it's a little higher.
Okay, Glenn is asking, what is that mug?
Oh!
This mug? This mug here?
No, he's talking about this.
Oh, that mug.
This is a little fox. Isn't that the cutest? And one day I went to my cupboard to get out my fox mug. This is like my favorite mug right now. And this was broken off. And I was very, very sad. Because how cute is that the foxtail is the thing? I was very sad. But you know who fixed it? Richard fixed it. And he made my day.
Yes, get some super glue. Put that right back.
So I was very happy.
I get the Pinocchio mug. We got this from some kind of press event.
Yeah, I believe I got it when I went to the Disney archives, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they gave it to her.
Yeah, they did. We got little gift bags. It was fun. Okay. All right.
For fixing it.
Yes, it does. It is good as new. It even works in the
dishwasher.
It works in the
dishwasher too.
Yeah. Which is really the best part.
Yeah, luckily it was a clean break.
Yeah.
So there's no chipped pieces.
All right.
So everyone, thanks for joining us on this mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
I guess to some of you it's
evening. It's 7 p.m. over on the East Coast.
Yeah, like Jonathan and Leanne over on the East Coast and Glenn on the East Coast.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Hey.
Facebook user.
Got no name, got no face, got no icon.
If you go to the comments for this post or the posting, there should be a way to click on a link so you can allow StreamYard to use your face. But that's all. All right. So are we getting into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The topic for today, you'll find out. Ooh.
If you saw our Facebook group, you'll know what the main topic for the whole show is.
Yes. All right.
Greg Heldebrandt. Sorry.
Ouch.
Sorry, had to go there. Yeah, we talked for 2 hours with Greg Heldebrandt, who did the famous Star Wars iconic poster.
Yep.
Back in 1977. We said, yeah, this will be like a half an hour. And we were going to wrap it up after about 35 minutes. 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for those of you who are part of the Skywalking Force, and we'll go over some of this during the show, boy, you're going to get a story that no one else has ever gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked him a question about Michael Jackson and Marlon Brando, who he hung out with one day. An hour later. He was starting to wrap up that story.
It was, and like the podcast went from, it just doubled in size.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well.
Well, if you want to keep on going.
It was very interesting.
And his wife got on and started talking about some stuff about her dealings with Michael Jackson. So yeah, if you're part of the Skywalking Force, oh my God.
Yeah, you're
in for a treat.
You're gonna get a whole nother bonus episode.
But if you're not part of the Skywalking Force, you're still gonna get a great episode
Yes.
with Greg Heldebrandt.
And talking about the Star Wars poster and everything.
The guy's 82.
And he was amazing.
If you had said he was 22, it's like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just right there with it. Do you talk about Red Sonja?
No. We did talk a tiny bit about
Glenn
his
wants
comics.
to know. There was so much to
cover.
Yeah. We really.
Plus, he was a talker too. So, like, you'd ask one thing and he'd go on for like 20 minutes. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't get into Red Sonja or his album covers or even the Shadows of the Empire trading card set. We touched on it.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about his Captain Phasma cover, but not Red Sonja. But we did talk a lot about Marlon Brando and a squirt gun.
And Michael Jackson. All right. I think we should start. Let's begin.
Hey, Kelly.
Pressed record. Oh, excellent. Okay.
Hey, Joshua Jordan. Oh, we missed some of these.
Oh. Yay.
Hey, Joshua. Hey, Kelly. All right, now we're caught up.
Okay. Here we go. This is what you can look forward to on episode 315 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! So, over the course of a week, I turned another year older. We spoke with a guest who's been on our hit list since the very beginning of Skywalking Through Neverland. And we got a new president. But now we want to welcome everyone back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who is sporting a new 2021 hairstyle.
Yes, thanks to you, Richard, because we've been cutting each other's hair. It's pretty fun. But apparently, according to the live stream of our pop culture trivia last week, everyone thought it was amazing. So, good job.
Well, thank you very much. I think I cut about 6 inches off of that.
But it still looks good.
You cut about 6 inches off of my head, too.
We feel much lighter.
And that's a start.
Well, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. And now it's time to sprinkle some pixie dust and also give a big Wookiee hug to our family of Skywalkers. We want to thank you, everyone, for listening every single week. And if you're just listening for the first time, well, guess what? You are now a Skywalker. So join us and the rest of the Skywalker family on a fun, positive adventure through fandom.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on January the 20th, 2021.
We are also being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond-level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to Disney parks around the world. But not Disneyland right now, but that's okay.
That's not okay.
Well,
come on, Newsom. Loosen up. I was trying to stay away from politics.
I know, right?
But you know what? When it comes to Disneyland being closed, I just couldn't keep quiet.
Oh, it's so sad. All right. Well, guess what? Small World Vacations, their service is free of charge. So you could head to smallworldvacations.com for no obligation price quote to see how much it would cost and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, coming up on this episode, we will be speaking with Greg Heldebrandt. He and his brother Tim, who sadly passed away in 2006, well, they painted one of the most iconic illustrations in the history of Star Wars back in 1977.
Yes, this is the one with Luke Skywalker in his famous stance with the lightsaber held over his head, and Princess Leia is looking all fancy, gripping her blaster right next to him, and the droids are off to the side, and then, of course, Darth Vader's helmet is looming in the background. And Richard, we for our wedding photos replicated this picture. You remember that?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Put a blaster in your hand and you just struck that pose.
I did.
That Leia pose.
It was amazing.
And for a little history on Greg and his brother Tim Heldebrandt, Eric Unkenhout wrote a really good article which can be found on skywalkingthroughneverland.com. And that'll work as a good primer on the career of these two artist brothers.
Which is great in case you don't have any knowledge of the poster or just wanted more knowledge on them and their art. So yeah, it's perfect. Perfect primer. Thank you, Eric. And we also have shout outs and
things we want to share. Hey, Eric.
Oh, hey.
We were just talking about you. And here he is.
And Amanda, yes, I love the fox mug. There was a story earlier, but yes. Cool.
And hey, Shamim.
Oh, yay.
All right, now things we want to share.
All right.
Take it away.
Guess what, Skywalkers? There's another new podcast on the Skywalking Network. It's called Totally Tell Me Everything, and it's hosted by me and Bryn McKinnon. Now, she is a Skywalker and also a host on Window to the Magic. And Totally Tell Me Everything, it's a monthly podcast where we pick one juicy topic and we ask each other 3 questions about it. One thing we want to learn, one thing we're excited about, and how that particular subject has affected us personally. So for instance, our first episode is about lipstick. So Bryn and I explore lipstick as therapy, lipstick as power, lipstick as a connection to family, lipstick's role in history, and so much more. It was fascinating. And that episode will be available in all podcatchers on Saturday, January 23rd. So search your podcatchers for Totally Tell Me Everything and please subscribe. And it may be even available right now to some of you too. Like I know it's already available in Apple Podcasts, which is awesome.
So what is your go-to lipstick color? The one where you want everyone to know that you're in the room.
So I talk about this on the show, but this is what I'm wearing right now. It's called Wild Orchid from Besame Cosmetics. And the lighting in here is a little dark, but it's this kind of fuchsia color and it's got a little bit of a shimmer and I love it.
I love it too.
So yeah.
Couldn't hold that any longer.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, so this show, Totally Tell Me Everything, is something that goes beyond our fandoms and we talk about other things. So like this first episode is lipstick. The second episode is about space. So look for that in February.
Could you wear lipstick in space?
Yes, you could.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've never been to space and I've never worn lipstick. So I don't know until I hear your show.
Nice.
At last, the Muppets are coming back in their best and truest form with the original Muppet Show coming to Disney Plus on February the 19th. And they're going to run all 5 seasons that ran from 1976 through 1981.
And also a note on that, the last 2 seasons have never been available for home consumption.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but I do know that on February 19th, we're going to clear our schedules, and this will be the best entertainment history class ever.
Awesome.
Stars of the day appeared on The Muppet Show. Paul Williams, Carol Burnett, Steve Martin, the stars of Star Wars. And it was on this show that Rita Moreno won a Primetime Emmy Award for outstanding continuing or single performance by a supporting actress in a variety show or music. Now, why is that important?
Well, because she got the EGOT. I think she was the first person to do it. And the EGOT is the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and what is this? Said Emmy. Tony.
Okay, that was a rhetorical question.
Oh.
I was going to tell everyone, hey, this is why. But you know what? The fact that you know that, I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very, and you know what? You didn't even look at the notes either.
No, I knew that.
So, wow.
That's funny.
I'm very, very proud of you, sweetie.
I do have a question about Rita Moreno, though. Was she like a guest star?
Oh, yeah. Every week, there'd be a new guest star.
Okay, I didn't know she was like part of the cast or an actual guest star. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sometimes they'd have people on like Dizzy Gillespie, and as an 8-year-old, it's like,
Who's
Why?
that?
Bring back Rich Little.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's guests that it'll enhance the kids' knowledge on music or film, because if it weren't for this Muppet episode, I wouldn't know who Dizzy Gillespie was. I think this is where I first found out who Milton Berle was.
Oh my gosh.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun with these episodes.
The fact that this came out when it did, I'm just really excited about being able to watch The Muppet Show, because I've seen some clips, of course, like the Luke Skywalker clip, and I've just heard so much about this show from Richard and from friends of his, like that are his age or older. And like, I missed out on this bit of pop culture just because of when I was born. I was the right age for the Disney Renaissance, but I was not the right age to see the Muppets. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, you know what? Better late than never.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, the first couple of episodes are so not really the Muppets that we know from later episodes. It's just like any other TV show. You see the first couple of episodes, and it doesn't fit the whole rhythm or tone. And different Muppets will have different voices, and I don't think I've ever seen those episodes. So I am really, really excited about this. And it's about time that Disney Plus is doing something with the Muppets.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I mean, they have a whole Muppet collection on Disney Plus, and to not have the Muppet Show there is just kind of sacrilege. So I'm very glad.
Yeah, but
they're adding that.
They did have Muppets Now.
Yeah.
Now let's just get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just bring back the Muppet Show.
They have the Muppet movies, but really, it's the Muppet shows that really will increase your pop culture knowledge.
Yes.
Oh, I sense another pop culture trivia category.
All right. Ralph is Eric's favorite. Very nice. Okay.
Justin Smith is he's commenting in the chat. I wonder if the music will be changed.
What is that? Do they have musical acts?
Oh, yeah. In every show, they would parody a song, like Crocodile Rock.
Oh.
So they would have crocodiles singing Crocodile Rock. But there was never a stipulation in these contracts that would say, hey, in 40 years, when this is on a streaming service you've never heard of,
you're going to get royalties or not?
Yeah, that's a good question, Justin. That's a very good question.
Wow.
Every once in a while, you'll see a movie and it has a different song. It's like, wait a minute. This song was never in this movie before. It's like, oh, because of the contract. So, wow, I can't wait to find that out.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go.
And Justin also says that copyright reasons were the big reason 4 and 5, those seasons, never came to DVD.
Perfect.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
All right, we're getting educated.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Do you want to head up for this?
Yes. There we go. All right. So the Star Wars trading post is changing. Just because Disneyland is closed, that doesn't mean we can't buy Star Wars park merchandise.
Oh, they will find a way.
They will
find
a way. Yes. So you can buy some of the merchandise on Shop Disney, and that will continue. But at Downtown Disney in California, first, Disney reworked their Wonderground gallery into the Star Wars trading post last September, and it was nice, but kind of small. And apparently they did need more space because they are now renovating the Rainforest Cafe into a new trading post. Walt Disney Imagineers will have a hand in creating the new location, and it will be inspired by a hidden jungle resistance base, and Ray's speeder will be parked near the entrance, and the opening date has not been announced yet.
Oh.
All right. So,
man.
I mean, I'm excited about this. So, Richard, what do you think about this news?
I am very, very excited, and I was kind of hoping they would do with this what they did with the underground, with the what do you call
Wonderground Gallery.
With the Wonderground Gallery, and would show up overnight, because I don't want things eventually. I want them now.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm really hoping that it will replicate the Galaxy's Edge marketplace. I'm hoping it won't be one big store, but it will have shops within that big Rainforest Cafe temple.
Okay.
And that way it's going to still give that otherworldly Merchant Row feel.
That's a good idea.
Because we've seen those big Disney hall shops where it's one big room. And that's not going to really set a mood. And if they're going to have Imagineers attached to this, they're going to set a mood. And judging by the size of this restaurant, they're going to add more shops that they were planning on adding to Galaxy's Edge. And once again, this is all speculation.
Yeah.
But seeing how big this place is, I'm sure they're going to add in more stuff. Maybe even food stands like Ronto Roasters.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. When you have merchandise, you got to have food.
And they have a kitchen or the capability of a kitchen.
There you go.
Because it was a restaurant.
There you go. And we heard behind the scenes that they were planning on other little restaurants right near Oga's Cantina and Galaxy's Edge. So I'm sure those restaurants will appear in this new place, in this new Resistance base.
Right.
And go ahead.
Well, my only concern is like, how long will it take them to change this over? Like, it depends on kind of how big they want to go, right? So I really hope that they're not going to take too long. But at the same time, the longer they take, the better it will be overall.
Right. But I still stand by my original point. I don't want to wait for this.
I know.
I want it now.
Well,
and who knows when they started construction or the design of this. Could have been months ago. And now, has anyone here been to downtown Disney? Have you seen any construction, anything that would give it a Star Warsy feel?
Yeah, because I have not seen any construction. I don't know about that, but okay. Well, overall, though, Rainforest Cafe really seems like the perfect location for the Star Wars Trading Post. Like, it already looks like a temple.
Yeah, it looks like the Massassi Temples from A New Hope.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's so much room in there. I'm really looking forward to these pop-up shows.
Yes.
These little hit-and-run shows. Not something where you would gather around and watch, because they want to deter people from doing that. But maybe stormtroopers rushing overhead and having a little blaster fire fight. Something more than just the shops and restaurants.
Right. And Amanda has asked, has Rainforest Cafe been closed for a while? Yes, it's been closed for like 2 years.
Even before the pandemic, because this goes way back to when they were going to demolish downtown Disney to put up this big hotel.
Yeah.
Where you didn't have to go outside. Everything was going to be inside, including the movie theater. So they closed down the movie theater, Rainforest Cafe, ESPN Zone.
Yeah, and then the city said, nope, you're not building this. And they had already closed down everything.
Yeah, the city said, oh, yeah, your permit, you know what? You've got to change it. You got to reapply because you need to do everything 3 inches to the right.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And Disney said, we can, but we're not going to apply for new permits and insurance for 3 inches. That'll cost another couple of $1 million. And Anaheim said, so be it.
Sorry.
What? That's just horrible. Don't look at those deep pockets and go, hey, how far can I reach my hand in those?
Yeah.
So they closed down all these places for nothing.
Exactly.
This was the one theater in downtown Disney because you didn't get chowderheads talking every 5 seconds, every direction where you were sitting.
No, it was awesome.
People had more respect in downtown Disney.
All right.
All right. So what are you looking forward to?
Okay. Well, one thing I hope they do is, because you're going to be in this environment, I hope they do something cool with the ceiling so that it maybe looks like stars or with moons or maybe some twin suns, or even have those cool ship sounds going across like they have in Batuu. So I don't know. Thinking outside the box, I think that would be really neat.
But this is going to be inside the base.
I know.
So
I know it'll be inside, but this still doesn't mean they can't have a ceiling depict sky. I don't know.
Sure, anything is possible. Just give us whatever you can.
Yeah.
And maybe have those drone X-Wing fighters that I don't think ever really worked for the opening of the Rise of the Resistance in Florida. maybe fly those around. Who knows?
Yeah.
Make sailings, make sunroofs. We want to see the stars and Death Stars and X-Wings and Star Killer bases.
I think it'd
We're
be
just
great.
hungry for more Star Wars and Disney, okay?
And play some music, play some Star Wars music.
There you go. There you go.
And we just sitting there. We just look at the merchandise and just be like, yeah, we're good. We're going to stay here. Stare at these loth cats all day.
In time.
All right.
So we need to do a small skywalking meetup in downtown Disney.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, mask up. Time for a meetup.
Date to be determined.
Mask up meetup.
There you go. There you go. Boom. All right, it's been set.
Nice.
All right, now before we get into the show and the discussion with Greg Heldebrandt, we want to congratulate those who participated in last Friday's pop culture trivia contest. We had a lot of winners. Now, the categories were Batman TV series villains, and the top honor there goes to Chris Alexander, iconic album covers, and the winner there was Cemetery. Apparently, Terry likes to visit cemeteries. The Razzies were won by the JJ Man, and the Beatles song lyric category was won by Alan Sanborn.
Congratulations. And we had an overall winner of the night, Alan Sanborn, who got 33 out of 40 questions answered correctly with 2,447 points. Amazing.
All right, he's setting the bar pretty high for this week.
Ooh.
Now, this week, we're going to have categories such as space movies, name the child actor from their recent picture. Good luck with that one. Movie posters from the last 10 years, and one more.
Probably about space movies.
We already named that one.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yes.
One more, that's me, right? I had to figure it out?
Yes.
Okay. It'll probably be on a movie.
There you go. To be determined.
Is there any movies this week that are it's their anniversaries? Let me know. All right.
Look at Alan Sanborn's timeline. Okay. He lists all the anniversaries of everything.
Okay.
Oh, maybe do like presidential movies?
Oh, that might be fun. That's a good idea. Ooh, the American president and
Independence Day?
Independence Day. Yeah, huh. Movies. Oh, Harrison Ford.
Oh, Air Force One. There you go.
One.
All right.
Yeah.
We have our fourth category, presidential movies.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, hold on here. Hold on. Pierre Kelly is throwing it down here in the chat. He says, I think I can take Alan Sanborn down.
Pierre.
Oh, the challenge has been met.
All right.
If anyone can, Pierre, it's going to be you.
Yes. Okay, so just so you know, everyone, every Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific is when trivia starts, and it live streams on our Facebook page, our Facebook group, and our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to those and like and click the notification buttons so you know when we're going live.
Lots and lots of fun. And right after pop culture trivia, we have a Zoom roundtable discussion on WandaVision. If you joined us for our Mandalorian discussions and you had a good time, well, then come on back, because now it's all about WandaVision. And we had a great discussion for the first two episodes where we went over our thoughts, Easter eggs, and the brilliant way that they mimic the style of classic sitcoms like The Dick Van Dyke Show, Bewitched, and a little of The Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you missed the discussions or you want to listen to them again, every week we are posting the audio from the Zoom chats as podcast episodes for the Skywalking Force.
And yes, and these are for people who are at the Skywalking Force at the $5 a month and above level. And we're going to continue to do this through the run of this Marvel series and most likely the other Marvel and Star Wars series on Disney Plus. So
spoiler, we will be doing that.
Yeah. So get your Disney Plus fix at skywalkingforce.com. And already a big thank you to Alan Kalachi, who just joined up because of the fact that we're posting these. So yeah, I really appreciate it, Alan.
Yeah, thank you to Alan, and thank you to every one of these Skywalking Force members.
Yes, you guys are awesome. And just a reminder, the Zoom chats themselves are available to anyone who wants to join us on Fridays around 7:45 p.m. Pacific. And because, if you can join us at that time, we'd love to have you. We love everyone's opinions and conversation. It's great. And then the replays will be available for just the Skywalking Force. Because unfortunately, we don't have time to do another weekly podcast where we talk about these shows.
Yeah.
Like, we'd really love to.
Yeah, we started one, but it just fell to the wayside because we just hadn't had enough time. And I've always wanted to do a pop culture podcast. Mm-hmm. So this works. You're as doubling our pleasure here. We get to do a show, a trivia show, and talk about pop culture.
Yes.
So a lot of people will walk away going, huh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Which is always the greatest compliment.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, with that, let's speak with Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings artist, Greg Heldebrandt. And occasionally, we're going to hear from his wife, Jean, who helps with some details.
She's also his manager.
Yes. And bodyguard.
Yes. And overall bulldog in a good way.
As Courtney says, it's fun to participate in those round tables.
Yes. That's why we want to keep them open to everyone. Like, that's important.
Yeah. So Glenn's asking, was his WandaVision trivia too difficult? Well, let's give people another couple of weeks to get into the characters, then have a WandaVision category. Right now, a little too difficult right now. But Glenn, thanks so much.
Yes.
And yeah, keep on plugging away.
All right. Okay. All right. So now we'll record after. Can I take a short little break?
Yes.
I'll be right back, you guys.
All right. So
mind on me. I'm wearing pajama pants.
So hold on. This will give me enough time to answer John Zoncanaro's question. Oh, hey, John Zoncanaro, happy belated birthday. January 17th, the day after mine. He's saying Iron Man 3, kind of a stretch. Was there it's been so long. Wait, Iron Man 3 was not the one with Mickey Rourke. It was the one, it was the Christmas superhero movie, right? There's always Superman 2. Give me a pen. We gotta write these ones down. Superhero movies that had presidential themes. Oh my goodness. We can just quote from the movies. It's Zod, not God. And get off my plane. Hey, we're writing this category for you, okay?
Awesome. Keep going.
Yeah, just the quotes. Yeah, Superman 2.
Oh, does that have to deal with the president?
Yeah. When the president says, "Oh God," after Zod and the crew busted into the White House.
Oh, funny.
Oh boy, does that play to today's
so are you doing like news. President quotes?
And the president says, "Oh God," and Zod says, "It's Zod."
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Now we are going to do hey Shamim, I see your comments. Let's talk about that later on, okay? About the documentary. All right. So now let's get into shout outs.
Well, before that, don't we want to just coming off of the interview. Yeah. So do you want to kind of go over that? Because that part wasn't recorded.
All right. Now, to hear the totally ridiculous story of Greg, Michael Jackson, and Marlon Brando's squirt gun fight and the events that led up to it, you must be a member of the Skywalking Force, because we're going to release this little bit of the conversation to the Skywalking Force
as an extra episode, and it's not a little bit; it's about an hour.
Yes. Yeah, it was one of these throwaway lines that I had thrown out during the discussion, and boom, he went off on it. And boy, when I was doing research on Greg Heldebrandt before our discussion, I only saw him mention this once, just one time, and it was like 3 sentences. But now you get an hour.
Yes, and there's also Bubbles.
Oh, you can't have a Michael Jackson story without his pet/buddy Bubbles.
Wow. All right.
So first of all, I want to thank everyone for all your very nice and thoughtful birthday wishes. It was very heartwarming to hear from each and every one of you, and it just makes me miss our skywalking meetups that much more.
Aww.
I'm not tearing up, you are. And each one of you has got a big giant Wookiee hug coming your way.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so last week we had a classic Marvel Star Wars comics episode, and we had some comments on that show, so we wanted to share some of those. So from Matthew Newhouse, he says, the breakdown of Marvel's version of Jabba was excellent and educational.
Those are the comments I love to hear. Okay,
Yes.
Excellent and educational.
You know what? Honestly, I listen to a lot of podcasts that are educational. I really like to learn stuff from podcasts. And yeah, like I listened to Dressed, the history of fashion. That's like one of my favorite ones because I learned so much. So I'm glad we can do that too.
Mm-hmm. If you walk away from a show going, hey, I never knew that, and I'm so glad I did, then that's for me. Listening to podcasts, I feel like this is a show I'm going to always be listening to. All right, now Rex Gordon says, thanks for all you do.
Aw, thank you, Rex.
Once again, very, very heartwarming.
Absolutely. And then Bryn McKinnon says, I loved those fruit pies. I loved them.
That's it. That's all she says, but what is she referring to?
Well, that's in reference to our dramatic reading of the ad in the Marvel Star Wars issue, Hulk and the Ultimate Weapon, which is, of course, your Hostess snack ad, and this one was referring to Hostess fruit pies.
Yeah, in every issue, or every other issue, Hostess and Marvel, they combine forces and give you an ad for a Hostess snack. Twinkies, cupcakes, fruit pies.
But it's not an ad, it's in the form of a comic book.
Yeah, it's
in the form of a comic.
It's a very, very subtle ad
yes.
that is thrown right in your face, because in most comics, like an issue dedicated to Spider-Man, he's not giving out Hostess Twinkies at the end.
No.
But in these
cupcakes.
Yeah. So we only feel that it's only appropriate to read them as a dramatic reading. So we put in sound effects, music, and break them down, and we talk about how the message of these ads really have improved our life afterwards.
It transcended over the years.
Yeah, they're silly. They're silly and stupid, but we take it to a whole new level.
All right. Well, that wraps up episode 315 of
Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Greg Heldebrandt. I waited 7 years to say that. For coming on the show. We want to thank his wife Jean for coming on the show and sharing her amazing stories, most of which we can't air.
They did have some language.
She's from Jersey.
Oh, well, we want to thank all of you Skywalkers too for just watching the show and commenting in our live streams and commenting on all of our posts. Like it's the fuel for the fire. It's what keeps us going. And thank you also for listening to the show every week.
So once again, if you want a great time on a Friday night, well, join us for Pop Culture Trivia, which happens at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And once again, categories for this week include space movies, child actors all grown up, movie posters from the last decade, and presidential films.
And then stay with us for our Zoom roundtable discussion on WandaVision at roughly 7:45 p.m. Pacific. And Skywalkers, if this is too much info to keep in your heads, just sign up to receive our weekly newsletter. You can sign up by clicking on the link in our show notes or heading to skywalkingthroughneverland.com and look for the tab Sign Up for Our Newsletter.
Sarah puts a lot of work into those.
Yes, I do.
And they're very, very well done.
We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Are you thinking of a trip to Disney parks? Well, go fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Do you love Skywalking Through Neverland and want even more content?
I do.
Well, good. Well, consider becoming a member of the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. Bonus content begins at only $5 a month, so head over there to skywalkingforce.com and have a look at all of the awesome options.
Including our new WandaVision discussions, which we'll be posting there after the fact.
And thank you once again to all those who are already be a part of the Skywalking Force.
Yes, there are nearly 40 of you. We love it.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network,
Skynet,
where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
classic Marvel Star Wars comics,
the Max Effects podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
which we're going to record tomorrow with the Turkels.
Awesome.
Can't wait. Resilience Squadron podcast.
And then coming this Saturday, January 23rd, Totally Tell Me Everything.
Boom.
You can also find us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can also join our Facebook group where we ask you lots of questions and may talk about you guys on the show. And to do that, you can search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland group and request to join. And you can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
See, I don't feel bad this week because we did put out a TikTok video last week of our classic Marvel Star Wars comics show.
Yes. Awesome.
Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember
to what?
Never land on Alderaan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
There you go. Woo! We did it.
Well, thank you, everyone. Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good night, John, and everyone else.
Yay. Excellent.
Yeah, the show will be coming out Thursday.
We are glad you could too. Always thinking of a trip to Disney parks. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very nice.
That's tomorrow. Thursday is tomorrow. Usually we record on Tuesdays.
Oh.
So right now.
What'd you say about what's Thursday? I mean, what?
I said this show's coming out on Thursday.
Oh.
And I'm thinking today's Tuesday.
No.
Darn.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah. So we better get to editing.
Yes, indeed. All right, Skywalkers. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
See you on Friday for Pop Culture Trivia.